There are 380,000 NCAA student athletes. And most of us will go pro
in something other than sports.
In something other than sports. To learn more, go to ncaa.org.
I'm here with head U of O women's basketball coach Carl Ramsey. Thanks for joining us today.
I appreciate it, Josh.
Coach, let's talk about the preseason. How'd it go?
Well, I've been real pleased. Even back during open gym, watching them play, I felt like they were real focused in what they're doing. A lot of enthusiasm, a lot of intensity in practice. Then after October 15th, when I got a chance to get out there, I think they've been real responding to what we're trying to do. A lot of leadership from our seniors, which we're going to need. And overall, I just think it's been a really good preseason.
You know, on paper, you have those 5 seniors, you have 5 starters back. What are your expectations?
Well, you know, our expectations are always high. We try to go into every season optimistic, but obviously when you have a group of kids that have been together for a while and they've had some success last year in making it to the playoffs and having a winning season, and to have those starters back, to have 5 seniors that, you know, have paid the price. They've been there when it wasn't so good, and they've helped the program get better. You know, we're real excited about it. I know the kids are. They've talked it up, and our expectations going in, you know, we like to set our goals high. We would love to be at least win our side of the championship, and then get to host the tournament here would be a great accomplishment for this team.
Who are some of your key players this year?
Well, it is definitely a team. It's hard to really point at one player and say, you know, this is the key player for us this year. Sabrina Godwin is a preseason player of the year, so she's going to get a lot of the ink, and she has that quality that you can't coach. She's about 6'1", 6'2", is a presence inside for her. She's been all conference the last couple of years, and in top 2 in scoring, I think, the last couple of years, and one of the leading shot blockers. So, you know, she's going to be an inside presence for us. In there with her, we have Ashley T, and Ashley's just kind of one of those blue-collar players. She gives up 6 inches most of the time to the people that she ends up having to match up with, but she's just a fighter. I mean, she just finds a way to get a rebound or get a big bucket. She has good range on her shot. She can step out and hit the 3. And then Ashley Berry, who made the all-freshman team last year, is a sophomore, and she's going to be able to come in and help us on the inside and give us some more depth in there. Allison Belines has been playing. She's a senior and has had a couple of concussions, broke nose and knees and everything else, and she's finally healthy. And if she can stay healthy, I think she's playing her best ball that I've seen her play right now. And she'll probably start in point shared time with Chelsea Glasscock, who, when she was a freshman, was on the all-freshman team and has done a good job on the team. They shared time the last 2 years, so we feel really solid at that area. April Young, another all-conference player, one of the top scorers the last 2 years in the conference. A 3-point shooter, plays hard and, you know, competes really hard. She's going to give us some experience on the floor, you know, on the perimeter, and be able to hit that outside shot coming off screens, things like that. Lacey Phillips is healthy and back. You know, Lacey had to lay out a year for health reasons, and now has come back, played through last year, made the all-conference last year for us, and I think it really has improved since then, and has really worked hard all summer long. She was out running and has showed up in really good shape, and in our preseason scrimmages, she's really shined. Jordan Farrell is a transfer, a junior that's come in that I think will give us some big minutes and help us out in the depth area. So we have those. We have several kids back who were hurt last year that have come back from knee injuries and things. We have 6 freshmen, and we feel like some of those can contribute, but a lot of it rides on those 5, 6 that I mentioned, and especially those seniors and their leadership.
We'll be back with more with Coach Ramsey right after this message from the NCAA.
what you've gained as a student will be just as important to you as what you did as a player. As long as you know that you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable, there's no failure. Success on 3.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Okay, Coach, just before the break, you talked about the strengths of the team. What do you think are some of the things that the team needs to improve on?
Well, just from watching what I've seen in our scrimmages and watching film, watching some practice, I think our defense has been pretty good, but I think our rebounding, positioning on the boards needs improvement. We need to understand how important it is to finish the play defensively, come away with the basketball. And then right now we're a little anxious on the floor. We need to be a little more patient, let things develop. And I think, a big key for us, we're going to play several kids, and team chemistry is a must. I mean, for kids to learn to play together, and some of these new kids coming in, fitting into the program, I think that's going to be real important, and we'll have to see how that works out.
The American Southwest Conference is no doubt a tough basketball league. What are your expectations there?
Well, our expectations are always really high. I came in 2 years ago, and we were picked to finish last, and we managed to finish about 4 places above that. The next year they put us there, and we managed to get 4th from the top in our half, and made it to the playoffs. And now we've gotten a taste of the tournament, and I think our kids really enjoyed being there. But I think that's not enough now. I feel like they feel like we can do more than that. And of course, our ultimate goal is to win, our next ball game. And we're going to take them one game at a time. But I believe you set your goals high and you work. And if you can't, dream it, you can't achieve it, as they say. And I think we really believe we have a shot at winning the title. We played last year in the tournament, played the home team, who ended up winning the tournament and competed pretty well with them. And I think our confidence is at the level now that our kids believe they belong, believe they can compete. And so I think it'll be an interesting year.
We'll be back right after this message from the ASC.
I feel like we as students kind of make a sacrifice. We pay to go to school, and then we still put in the time and the hard work and the commitment that it takes to be a college athlete.
Their commitment and their sacrifice is completely genuine because it's a choice that they're making every single day.
There's a lot of passion, there's a lot of pride, but at the same time there's a lot of respect.
It's all because they love the game. So you automatically have respect for the athletes that come in to play for you.
The American Southwest Conference, a proud member of the NCAA Division III.
Coach, the season tips off in just a few days against Hendrix. What are your expectations there?
Well, Hendrix is kind of a rival for us in that there's only 2 D3 schools in Arkansas. So I guess it's bragging rights as far as D3 goes. My first year here, they came to our place and beat us on a buzzer shot, I think it was. We went to their place last year, got a hot end, got an early lead, and I think we ended up about a 20-point win there. I have no idea what they're bringing in. I haven't got a chance to see them play yet, and I don't know what they're added to their team, but I know they competed well. The coach does a good job, and we're looking forward to getting a chance after a long open gym and a long preseason to get a chance to really play a game that counts. So I think we'll be focused and ready to go.
Coach, thanks for joining us today.
I appreciate it.